This is S Writer and Tay Talks and Ziggy the Beast. We just getting prepared for episode 2 tonight.
That's so
Man,
funny. Y'all
hold
funny,
up.
bro.
Yeah, this is funny. I just can't believe I just got checked. Like, man, this crazy.
I mean, being on time is a part of the job.
Talk about.
Yeah,
The pre-show starts at
look,
6:45.
I didn't even get a
At
chance.
6:45, you wasn't on here, so I decided to call you and tell you was late for the show.
Jesus.
Chin check.
Man,
Straight up.
I see
She,
that.
she wasn't. I mean, she wasn't disrespectful. She was just.
Nah, she was just like, get your ass on here right now. About to start.
She was just direct.
Look, I just
That
did.
part.
I was really about to click the button. Phone rang. Oh, you late. And I pressed the button. Jesus. But
I'm
what's
just saying.
Oh man. This is
Hey, Kirsten Dunn was popping.
what's going on,
Our
people,
first
man?
chatter of the evening.
Yes. What's going on, though, man? Y'all, how y'all doing today? Y'all,
I'm good, bro.
like
I'm
everybody.
doing really
I'm
great.
just laughing. That was funny.
Yeah, that. What's up, Bridge?
What's up, Bridge?
That was funny.
Fellow podcast producer out there, Bridge. I see you.
She had it on her mind, like.
I didn't have anything on my
Hey.
mind. I just suggested be on time.
I just want to say, bro, I had nothing to do with that.
Oh man.
She just did it. I was like, oh, okay, she probably making a quick call right quick. And then I heard, yo. I said, oh, I said that's Sean.
There ain't nothing wrong with that, I guess. You know, you got to do what you got to do. But other than that, everybody's
period.
good.
That's on period.
Hey, I ain't mad at it. Everybody good. I know we this is the pre-show once again. We are just allowing a lot of people to get the notifications and join in.
15 minutes.
Oh yeah. So definitely join in. We got a good
yeah. What's up, Dallas? What's up, Jay Smooth?
What's up, Justin? We got some people coming in. I like to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, everybody good, man. Everybody blessed. It's hot out there, y'all. I don't know if y'all know.
Bro.
It's beyond hot.
I'll be right back.
Like there's no place that I've gone. There's no place that I've gone so far that it's not hot. Like even when I come from outside to go inside of a building, I'm still hot. Like it's miserable. It makes no sense.
And just imagine, I actually got to work outside in this for like 11, 12 hours. So just imagine. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But other than that, though, for everybody that's in the pre-show, like I said, once again, this is Tay Talks. This is S Writer. Ziggy the Beast is doing some behind-the-scene production, getting everything situated. Getting ready for episode 2. I think episode 2 is I think this is probably going to be one of the most, I guess, interesting conversations we have. I'm actually looking forward to really getting into it because it's one of the hottest, I won't say hottest, but one of the most, besides cheating and of course the 50-50 situation. This is a topic that's being discussed a lot, and to some people it could be a little bit uncomfortable as well. So what we got, less than 15 minutes before episode 2 starts. So
10 minutes.
10 minutes
to be exact.
Pour yourself a glass of wine or whatever you like to drink. Get your popcorn ready. Get your popcorn ready. Just get ready for a good episode tonight. See, you had to switch up out the work shirt, huh, man?
Yeah, I was like, oh, my.
You didn't want us to know where you work?
I ain't do nothing wrong, but it just, just in case some wild come out my mouth,
Oh,
I get it. It's a story of my life.
Yeah.
I could never come on here with a work shirt on.
That's what I was like,
flying,
Yeah. I mean, in the end of all things, I really don't care, but it just, just take that one element out.
Yeah,
I get it.
Other than that, man, for everybody that's in here, man, what y'all think about the situation with the Titanic tourists? I heard they ran out.
Let's go ahead and get into that as a pre-show topic, bro. Let's go ahead.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. This society, What's going on? So simply too deep. What's going on? I
What's up? What's up?
I'm gonna just tell you this. My prayers goes out to the families that definitely lost somebody, but
Yeah.
um, the internet, they
They
don't have
wilding, bro.
they don't have no chill. I seen I seen I seen so many different memes of people like making a joke out the situation. I don't know if it was a reward. I seen some that was saying something about $100 million for somebody to go find the submarine, and people was joking, making jokes talking about they'll put on a Mario backpack and go scuba diving in the water. They had Beyonce theme song, bro. I'm like, bro, do y'all take anything serious?
But at
Like,
the same, at
Well,
the
let me say this.
go ahead, Tay. Yeah, yeah,
Let me just
yeah.
say
I was about
this.
to say, go ahead, Tay.
Let me just say this.
Unleash.
yeah,
First of all, this is a trip that no one has ever taken. Let's
right,
start off there.
big fact.
So, when it comes to making history, you have to understand that some things can go left. They say before those people got in that boat, they signed 3 different waivers stating that they can die.
And they fired the safety guy that
3.
told them don't go.
3. So,
Yeah.
when you get to the point where at 3 different times a person is telling you, you're going to die,
Like this
possibly.
not smart.
You might die, possibly. You know, it's a chance for the 3rd time you might die. At some point, you have to say, you know what? I don't want to die. Just like the guy who was saying him and his friend was supposed to go together.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, at the last minute, he asked for his deposit back. And he was like, you know what? I'm not going to do it. I mean, the remote was a PlayStation remote. Like, see, the comment just came up. Like, there's nothing that you can tell me to say that you felt like that was secure or something to do.
Bro, look at this, Tay and Sean. Like what Jay Smooth said, a video game controller. This was controlling the
Y'all,
ship.
y'all going down 1,000 million trillion gazillion feet to go see a Titanic ship that is
See, they knew the
not
risk.
even
What's good,
there.
T?
Like, come on now.
That's what I'm saying. And it's getting to the point too where when you get that kind of money,
Yeah.
sometimes you just think because you have said money, nobody can tell you nothing.
Yeah.
So you feel like you are your ego and your pride. So
Yeah.
they go down there and they're gonna say, look, when we come back up, it's gonna be a big middle finger to everybody. And
Yeah.
then look,
It's the experience.
they're
We were
not
the
taking
first to
into
do
account
it.
water. They're not taking into account water pressure. When you get to a certain point, it'll just pretty much just crush you. Like the amount of pressure that goes behind
And then the
all
thing,
that stuff.
the very small percentage of what we know is out there and down
Facts,
there in
Kimmy.
the ocean, there's no way possible that you can think like the world's biggest, I don't know, shark is down there to just eat you like an ant. Like, we don't
Yeah.
know what's down there. We don't know.
They could have been on the way
You
back
go
up
to
in the well.
Titanic down there, but
They could have been on the way back up and the well could have got tangled in the cord.
because it's not that big. It wasn't
not.
that big.
I'm gonna tell you this, real talk, and you can call me crazy. For 200, for my understanding, the ticket prices or whatever they had to pay for
$250,000
a quarter of a million
a piece.
I better be in a
And a man
Avengers-
and his son went.
I should be in an Avengers Iron Man design type of
Hey, facts though. That's facts though. Yeah.
a quarter of a million. I
But
understand
like the
A
man
piece.
said, when they did it, and they were talking about the
Yeah.
price of it by being so expensive. He was like, we don't understand the money that was spent into building this project.
Bruh. But my thing is this though. You going down. How long was did the Titanic even? Is that even real? Like, I'm
What?
serious. I'm not joking. I'm serious.
What you
I mean,
talking
I
about?
watched the movie. That's as real as it got for
They
me.
said it's really down there, and they got videos of like they sent robots or whatever down there to.
You heard what you said, Zig. Who's to
Yeah,
say that they
not
didn't-
humans.
But what makes you think that they didn't just put some type of fake like replica of a goddamn Titanic ship and just say, yeah, we just.
So I see what you're saying, but you know what? I ain't about to find out. I'm gonna just take their word for it.
Yeah.
I see a lot of people coming through. Shout out to y'all, man. Thank y'all. We in the pre-show giving people a chance to get the notification before we start episode 2, but it seems like we have to carry this over before we get because it's just crazy.
I agree. I
I feel like we should.
It's gonna take a little longer.
Yeah.
It's just a little, you know, just a little,
not too long, but
something.
It's just wild to me that people spent that amount, and then some people was like, "You spent $250,000 to die."
But you have to think about it. Just like last week when we talked about she is getting paid almost $250,000.
I mean, that is true.
Shut up. So she could have went too, and she would have said just one of her monthly payments, and she could have went and saw the Titanic and died.
And she's still at it too, but we're leaving that in the past.
Yeah, but I just feel like people who have money feel like they can do anything and they're untouchable, and not think of they think about the reality of I just signed 3 pieces of paper that said you could die.
And that just I guess you're right, because at the same time too, bungee jumping, what else? I guess parachuting.
Well, I mean, bungee jumping and parachuting is totally different from going in some waters that no other human being has ever been.
At least,
to see that is even actually really there.
You ever seen Fresh Prince, the episode when Hillary would do? I mean, he bungee jumping. You kind of see how that went.
But the thing is, the success ratio, there's enough meat on the bones to say like, okay, there should be, if I try this, everything should be fine. How many people went to the bottom of the ocean,
right,
and come back up?
But I seen somebody just said in the comments though, they said they had people that went down there 30 times prior to that. I seen that in the comments.
I'm sure it's probably like some sort of research. Like it wasn't these whatever they did, and I'm sure they weren't using. And I'm sure they weren't using this to steer themselves to go down there.
Exactly.
Wow. All right, people. This is
got 2 minutes.
We still got 2 minutes. Okay. I don't know.
Yeah. See, Sarai said those were professionals that went down there and did that.
But you also, I don't know if anybody's seen. I heard Chris Brown had pulled out last minute as well. I seen that earlier. I heard Chris Brown said that he was thinking about that he pulled out at the last minute before going on there. So that, I don't know, bro. That's
I mean, one thing I can respect about it is none of my cousins went. That's the one thing that I can't respect.
I'm not trying to sound kind of like a dickhead right now, but did they even have any black folks on that ship?
No. Come on, bro. All right, boys. Let's go ahead.
That's what I said. None of my cousins went. None of them.
Look, I'm not trying to. I love my people. I love everybody. But yeah, I'm just
look saying. At T laughing at you, bro.
None of my cousins went.
I'm just saying, bro. You couldn't pay me enough.
Look, Lala said you couldn't pay me to go down there.
Real, bro. You could not pay.
Yeah, definitely wasn't us. We're not going.
Man. Before we get started, bro, what's on the run sheet for the night, big dog?
Oh man. So I'll give y'all it's pretty much about your best friends and what should be off limit, what should be I think it's a little hot. I'm gonna just let y'all know that it's one of these, it's a hot topic out here in the podcast world. I definitely want to have this conversation with y'all. So it's dealing with the limitations of relationships with your best friend's ex. So y'all ponder on that. While we get y'all prepared for episode 2. Because I know we're gonna have some. I think we're gonna have some interesting takes on this.
Yeah.
All right. So, and we'll see y'all in a little bit.
To villains and stop the killing and run your mouth. We talking east to the west, I'm not bringing back the south. Bases is loaded, 2 strikes and 1 more, I get you out. Let's talk about like adults and sit back and hash it out. Hash it out, 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 and we gon' hash it out. Hash it out, hash it out, hash it out, hash it out. Let's get your cups and sit back and let's talk and hash it out. Men lie and women lie, but numbers don't. We can debate if you want, but I know you really won't. I'ma reach and guess my percentage on the desk. I'm sure like Holmes, detective skills, it be at the max. S Rider, his topics, he bringing me the best. Ziggy the BC be streaming, that man is built for next. TikTok, She wear the dress, but don't try to press. I'm S-dotted in them campus smacking, we at your name. Hash it out, 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 and we gon' hash it out. Hash it out, hash it out, hash it out, hash it out. Let's get your cups and sit back and let's talk and hash it out. Get out your feelings and stop to kill it and run your mouth. We talking east to the west, I'm not bringing back the south. Bases is loaded, 2 strikes and 1 more, I get you out. Let's talk about like adults and sit back and hash it out.
What's up, people? Welcome to Let's Hash It Out podcast, episode 2. I am one half of the show. That's right, along with Tay Talks and the moderator, Ziggy the Beast. Welcome. How everybody feeling today? Y'all good?
I'm good, bro. How you feeling, man?
Y'all know me, man. I'm blessed, living life, trying to get to that rich status like my 2 co-hosts on.
Oh, I thought you was about to say trying to get the rich status like the people on the submarine.
I don't know who he was about to say, but I knew he wasn't about to say me.
Man, I'm trying to turn a penny into a dollar, man. I'm hurting over here. I'm hurting. But other than that, though,
not you being broke. You know what I mean?
all time.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. My dog ain't never broke.
Welcome, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Before we do start, I want to start the show off by saying make sure y'all follow us at Let's Hash It Out Podcast on all platforms, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I definitely need y'all to check out the merch store. They got the QR code down there. Scan it. Get y'all a shirt.
Just open up the camera app and just scan and tap. That's all you got to do.
There you go. Most importantly, though, before we do start the show, I got to give flowers and props. First, once again, like last week, Tay had got a promotion at her job, so we like to give flowers.
For real?
Do while they still can smell them. So congratulations, Tay, on your promotion at work. I know you killing it. And also Ziggy for reaching 700 followers on Twitter.
Appreciate that, dog.
Really, I'm gonna give my flowers to people that deserve them while they still here and smell them. So y'all congratulate them on that. And if y'all joining us late,
whoa. Also, my boy Sean just got a raise at work too. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Hold on, don't just be out here giving out flowers.
Talking about he don't have no money.
Come on, bro. My dog just got a little comeuppance, you know what I'm saying, at work. He got a little bit of clout, you know what I'm saying? His word hold a little weight, you know what I'm saying? So
I'm trying to get to y'all level,
All right, some congrats. It ain't like we the only ones leveling up over here. You doing your thing too, bro. Right. All right, go ahead. Continue.
Appreciate that. But before we get into the topic tonight, I know that a lot of people probably just joining us in the pre-show. We was just talking about, I know everybody's seen it all over Instagram or news or whatever. We was talking about the Titanic situation. Unfortunately, they had a couple of tourists, I guess, from around the world. I guess something went wrong with the ship or the submarine. I don't know what they was in. But unfortunately, a couple of people lost their lives. But, we want to definitely send our prayers out to their families and friends who suffered. And definitely, we want to just make sure we keep those people in our prayers. That's unfortunate that happened. But, of course, we live in a social media world where people don't take anything serious at all. I know people have been seeing different memes and different things. I don't know if it's true that they offer some type of $100 million reward and to go find these people or whatever. And, of course, people coming up with different memes and they, I understand. I guess they're trying to break the ice, but, it's a serious situation. But I'm sorry.
The one that took me out was a girl on there saying that if my man was down there, I would have found him by now.
Exactly.
I mean, I get it. I feel it.
Exactly. Shout out to T Dunn. I see you got a promotion too. Congrats to you. That's what's up.
Congrats. Yeah, that's a good idea. Ezra, let's see who we got in chat. Let's give a quick moment to shout out all our chatters. Lala B, I see you. KR Bridge, T Dunn, Mila Isabel. We got Pamela on YouTube, Sade. Who am I missing? Sarah Hime on Twitch. We appreciate everybody that checked out the shared link on Twitch. We got Kimmy, the OG Kimmy. We got Sade, if I said the name twice. J Smooth. Precious, appreciate y'all. Miss Claudette, Pamela, man, y'all really showed up for us today already, man. I appreciate that. We got over 30 already live over various platforms that's watching us right now, so definitely appreciate it. Dallas Franklin, I see you as well. But also, please make sure, depending on whatever platform you're watching this on, we appreciate it. However, YouTube is the main platform, so make sure y'all go over to youtube.com/ at Let's Hash It Out Podcast and hit that subscribe button. Turn it from red to gray, and we appreciate it.
Yes. But I'm sorry.
You've been waiting on these. Appreciate it.
The pre-show, like I said, I was telling Tay and Zig, wasn't trying to sound like an asshole, but I was saying, did they even have any black people on this tour that's going 1,000,000 feet down in the ocean where they got a number of killer whales and unrecognizable creatures? There's no telling if they got transformers down there. Or
I can't answer that. No.
I'm sorry.
No.
She's like, I can't
our
answer that.
cousins
No.
didn't go. They didn't go.
I'm sorry, folks, but for 200 and what, $250,000
a piece.
I'm sorry, but like Tay said, though,
Some people don't make that in 2 years, 3 years.
Big facts.
As a household.
But the thing about it is, though, these folks really spent that type of money, and you still signed what, Tay, 3 different waivers saying that you're going to die?
3. They said they signed 3 different waivers. You know, I like TikTok, so I be chimed in what TikTok have going on. You know, they break everything down to a T.
Mm-hmm.
All you have to do is search it, and everybody have their conspiracy theories and all of this, and you know.
So
it could be the ghost from the Titanic that.
Some people said that too, bro. You don't go down there messing with them spirits because there is still people down there, bro.
Yeah.
Ain't like they dug the bodies up and then went and buried them. They were just like, hey, GG.
You sure that wasn't Jack that was pissed off because he died for Rose? Somebody.
Here you go.
You know, I'm just saying.
I mean, it could have been. Jack could have pulled them on them.
What's good, Green?
I mean, he died for someone he barely knew. I mean, we all knew why he was in love. And damn sure wasn't her personality. If you watch the movie, if you know, you know. You know if you know, you know. I mean, she must have had something that just.
Maybe it was her personality. Maybe he just liked her, loved her as a person.
Man, cut it out.
Exactly.
That boy got a taste. That boy got a taste of Rose. That was a rat.
We don't know if he tastes Rose or not. We wasn't there.
That car scene. It was a lot of evidence. He was there.
Saraya said Rose could have shared the door, stingy behind.
Oh man.
But we do have a video to give some context to today's topic. So you want me to go ahead and play that, or you want to do a little bit of an intro before we play the video?
I mean, I say play it first. So
play the video first.
Yeah.
Let everybody digest the info, and then take both teams and S Rider can give y'all.
Sponsor me.
Hey, facts though. That's one of the only restaurants I know that had the same menu from when they started 30 years ago to now. Nothing changed.
Not even the fries.
Not even the
fries. You know, everybody changed their fries. Not even the fries.
We need a Zaxby's down here. Zaxby's, that's the place.
Zaxby's straight. That's all right.
It's better than Cane's, but all right.
See, look, that's something we gotta have. Hey, that's another thing we gotta hash out. Food. People, you know, all these food topics. But all right, as promised, here is the video. Let's see. Let's do this one. Is this let's see.
Yep.
Nope.
That's it.
Let's go with this one. Nope, that's small. All right. And let me know if y'all can hear the sound. If not, I'll have to readjust some stuff.
No sound.
No sound? All right, hold on. While I work on this, y'all go ahead and you know.
So while Zig's doing that, of course, if y'all have seen this video either on TikTok, Facebook video, Instagram, Twitter, wherever, this is a video that's been over all the social media. This has been a conversation that, you know, like I said, besides the cheating and the 50-50 conversations and all the other conversations that we have, pretty much.
All right, my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. Here you go. Let me know if this works now.
Show the video.
So why do men get so offended when women that they did not do right by and had no intentions of doing?
Is it too low? Like we good?
No, you're good. Go ahead,
All
play.
right, one more time. My bad.
So why do men get so offended when women that they did not do right by and had no intentions of doing right by decides to school one of their homeboys? And
It's a valid question. It's a valid question.
What is going on? I'm not about to answer. I'm not about to answer this. I know, but all right.
But I also want to know. But I also.
Now what the? Hold on.
But I also want to know, how long should I wait to spring it on him that I want to spring
With the homie? Okay.
I love his friend.
Surprise! All right.
I want to his friend. Yeah, I want to know. How long do I have to wait?
And before I turn this over to S. Ryder and Tate Talks, we want to give credit to the person of this video. Y'all can check out tonight's conversation over on TikTok. That's the content of this video. So once again, shout out to tonight's conversation over on TikTok.
Whew. The toxic. That was very toxic. So we're gonna get right into it. Tonight's conversation, topic conversation. How long should you wait to fool with your best friend's ex? Are you even allowed to even have feelings for your best friend ex? And the conversation we also want to have is a relationship, or can a relationship be successful with dealing with one of your best friend's ex? I think I'm gonna kind of start this off, T, because to me, that video I processed a lot. Because that video, she's saying, how long should I wait in order to have sex with, I guess, the dude that she was fooling with best friend? Mm-hmm. All right. So number one, that video showed to me that she got hurt pretty bad. You can cut me off if I'm wrong. Mm-hmm. It's either she was hurt real bad, she wanted some revenge, and now she feels like that's the way she wants to go about getting her revenge, or I guess also getting back with whatever her ex did to her. Also, that kind of makes me wonder, was the relationship even valid? Was it serious? Because number one, with me, dealing with your best friend's ex, that's a big no-no. I'm talking about, so let's break it down. So a lot of people say your best friend. A lot of people, in my estimation, would kind of agree with me. I don't think a lot of people is going to have any type of relations or sexual feelings or intimate feelings with one of their best friends they've been friends with for over, I guess I'll put a number on it, 10 to 15 years. I'm sorry. Now, before we dive into the conversation, I look at it as, if I was working with somebody, or maybe I was associated with somebody. Let's just say I'm at a party and I just see this person every now and then at the party, and I see that they dating such and such girl or whatever, never approach, never, disrespect. And let's just say some convenience, that particular woman wanted to talk to me, and I was like, hey, how you doing? Yada, yada, yada. We're involved in conversation. And of course, I asked the question, did you used to fool with or date such and such? And I feel like if you never had that type of best friend type of relationship for either 5, 10, 15, however long, if there's not somebody that you really had any real type of friendship connection with, but it was just somebody that you just knew around the way, I think it's all right. And I feel like, to be honest with you, I think it's okay to have some type of relationship or whatever you feel like you want to have with that person because that was never my best friend. We never kicked it like that. We never, oh man, let's go chill here, chill there, da 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 da. I just knew who you was associated with somebody that I knew, that we both knew. But your best friend's ex, hell no. There was no way that I'm gonna sit up here and date one of my homies' ex, especially if I know that I've been best friends with my brother for almost 10, 15, 20 years, and we all, we grew up basically, and I know they family, they know my family. There's no way. But at the same time, though, if it's somebody that if I work with somebody, if I work with somebody who was cool and they dated somebody and I really never kicked it with that particular person outside of work at all. It was just strictly when I see him at work, man, what up, what up, what up? We crack jokes, we talk about sports, da 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 da. But we never kicked it outside the workplace, or we never chilled. None of that. Then I don't see nothing wrong with talking to somebody that they used to date because that's not really my friend. And especially if we never kept in contact over years, hell no. I'm gonna definitely see what it is, because that might be the one for me. Who knows? So that's why I'm mad with it, man. I don't know. It could go different ways, but that video, to me, it sounds like she was bitter. She was hurt. She got played. She was hurting, just like that woman from last week. Hurt. She wanted revenge. But then it makes you wonder: did she always have feelings for her ex-friend from the jump or throughout the relationship? I don't know, but that's just my opinion. So the floor is yours, T. Let me know if I'm wrong in anything I'm talking about.
All right. So I'm not going to say that you're wrong. I'm not saying that. But as we know, between you and I, there's a little generational gap. And the generation behind us, that gap is even wider than what the generational gap is. Just say that. So I'm going to start off with saying hurt people hurt people. So if you dealing with a guy, let's say like me as a female, we know I speak a lot from experience. I don't speak from, because this could possibly happen.
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of my friends that in a city that we live in, which is New Orleans, you'll realize everybody running in the same circles. No matter how much you tell your friend, oh, me and this person text, or me and that person, we used to text, or we used to hang, or we did this, or we did that. Somewhere down the line, you and your friend at some point are going to cross paths, because guess what? First of all, you don't tell all of your friends every single person that you dealt with. You just don't. That's not something that you go around doing. Now, if you take a person serious, that's different. Mm-hmm. But if it's just a little fling, then that's different. So, for example, how I look at it from the video was this girl and this guy probably had a fling, and it was nothing serious. It wasn't to the point where it was probably so deep and this and the other. It was probably a situation where, you know what, we was dealing with each other. He ain't taking it serious, neither am I. But his friend seems a little more interested, and that's who I'm interested in. Like I say, I'm not saying that it's okay. I'm not saying it. In the past, I can say that I've done things where I dealt with one friend and then I dealt with the other friend. It was years apart from each other, but I can say I dealt with a set of friends before. And I'm not saying that what I did was okay. But once you realize me and this person ain't working out, I'm not about to block my blessing of what me and someone else can be because I dealt with you and it didn't work. Your soulmate could be whoever you dealt with in the past, best friend. That's not necessarily saying, oh, you trying to mess over them and they wrong. And like I say, I'm not saying that it's different strokes for different folks. But what I'm saying is that me and you didn't work out. If this is not somebody that hey, look, I really see a future with this person, or I felt like at some point I saw a future with them, then I'm more so on the edge of, it is what it is. We didn't work out. We kicking it out, and that's just where we at now. As long as there's no lines of disrespect to the next person, I just feel like you got to do what's best for you, because everybody else doing what's best for them, whether it's behind your back, through another source, secret lovers. It's a whole bunch of stuff that go on behind your back. And my thing is, at the end of the day, deal with who you want to deal with, be happy, and guess what? It is what it is.
Right. I think we're looking at it at a point where people feel like, well, no, we can't be together because, what if you get invited to like an event and we do go together and we are happy and whatever, and people gonna see us out and about and they're gonna be like, that's just weird. Like, I guess a lot of people look at it as like how they'll be judged or you really not a real friend. I'm speaking from a point where, look, if I never was best friends with somebody, with that person, man, look, it is what it is. You can get mad because we never was best friends. You can't call, just like you can't call everybody or tell everybody, oh, I love you or whatever. You can't call everybody your friend because everybody's not your
Right.
friend.
I agree.
So at the end of the day, like I said, I'm at the point now where whoever makes you happy, that's who makes you happy. And then, hey, if that person finds out, also damn well. I didn't disrespect when y'all was together.
Yeah.
Now, if you and that person broke up, and whether me or the woman, whatever, whoever slid in the DMs first or however we communicated, maybe the conversation was real genuine and we vibed. And we didn't probably think nothing could come about it. But the
That's how it
more
happened.
conversations we had, we was like, damn, I didn't know you was like this, And
Yeah.
you also could take the other route too, Tay. And a lot of people can still say that's disrespectful, but you can have somebody that can be your best friend or whatever, and they probably wait probably a year or a couple of months, and they probably might say they're gonna step to you and be like, I just want to kind of get your permission. Is it cool if I was to start talking to somebody? You know him very well. Some people will be like, they'll feel kind of weird about it because they're gonna be like, really? Like, you my best friend and you're gonna date somebody that really hurt me in an emotional or whatever type of capacity? But some might be like, I got my person. I'm happy. I respect you more because you didn't sneak behind my back and you came to me as a real, you see what I'm saying? And they'll respect you. Now, it might feel kind of weird because you be like, my ex, there's a bunch of, the main thing is people going to say is there's a bunch of billions of people in this world that you can talk to. But like you said, who's to say that that's not your blessing? Now, is it right for you to do that? Because some people will be like, well, were you really my friend from the jump?
Yeah.
How long, what type of feelings you've been having for this person? You know what I'm saying? Like, because it'll make people think, like, were you really my friend? Like, everybody that I dated, did you really develop some type of feelings for them? Really? That's how you coming? So, at the end of the day, I feel like you got to deal with, don't worry about the judgmental stuff. Like, you're going to get judged no matter what,
Yeah.
So, what difference does this make?
And then also, I feel like a lot of things fall into the line of you and your friends, the relationship that y'all have, and the boundaries that y'all set. Every friendship is different, and boundaries are different. So you can't necessarily say, like I see some in the comments was like, I'll be missing my soulmate because it's a no. It's a no for you, and that's understandable. But like I said, different strokes for different folks. Like for me and my friends, like if my friend hit me up, like it's probably people that I didn't talk to that my friend would be like, yeah, I see you a mutual friend with this person. Do you know them? If I had, and I'm keeping a bill with you. If I had no serious intentions or feelings for that person, even if we did exchange numbers, even if we went out a couple times, even if we had a couple conversations, 9 times out of 10, I would say no, because I'm not going to block what you could possibly have with someone. Because certain friends I know, if I tell them, yeah, they're going to be like, that's dead. Right. But I would never block someone for dealing with somebody else if I know for a fact, like, I don't see anything coming from it. There's no reason for me to block it. Nothing.
So I'll give you an example. I actually had one of my good friends. He's married. He's in a very happy, peace of mind type of marriage and everything. And he actually asked me one time, right? I don't know why he asked me this, just out the blue. And, he was just like, Sean, would you ever, if you had an opportunity, or if one of my exes, because when he was dating them, we was family, because always hung out, went to events. I ain't never really try to do nothing. It's just like, hey, what up? You making my best friend happy, salute to that. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see all my family and friends be happy at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? But he was just like, would you ever make that play or would you ever go that distance with him? I was like, no. And he looked at me like, why not? And I was like, nah, it's just a principle thing with me. It's it's a principle thing with me.
Yeah.
Because first of all, I grew up with this dude. Like we grew up since like we was in middle school. And I know his family, mom, pop, sister, and everything. So that's my brother. That's really a brother of mine. And I don't care if his ex or exes tried to come at me. I'm not no, because first of all, that's my friend. I've been friends with him for like 20 years. I can't do it. That's just a principle thing. Now I can see
Yeah.
if like now if somebody asked me that question and it was like I was on some stuff like, well, we really wasn't friends. Like they'd be like, you talk to such and such? That's my ex. Okay, and what's your point? We never was cool. Not trying to be disrespectful, but when you was dating such and such, I never disrespected, I never crossed the lines, never popped in the DMs. Me and this person finally vibed. Who's to say that we didn't meet a year later after y'all broke up? And we linked on Instagram and Facebook and we enjoyed each other's conversation and it developed into a real serious thing. I'm not going to feel sorry for that. Like if you find out and you feel some type of way, I'm not about to be like, oh, I'm sorry. No, because we was never, I think that's the line for me. We was never best friends. We was like, I knew who you were,
And
but
like I said, when we use
like,
certain terms, it brings a situation to a different level.
exactly.
Like when you say best friends, then that's different. That's like you around my kids, we all having a happy, bappy, glappy family. Now, when it comes to people who you may be cool with, it's a difference. Like I'm not saying deal in the same circles, but once again, like I said, we live in New Orleans where we are right now. If you ain't found the person that you dealing with or you gonna deal with like your lifetime partner, like hey, this my wife, this my husband, then 9 times out of 10, the situation's gonna come around again to say, oh yeah, well such and such used to talk to them, or they had conversation, or they dealt with each other at one point in time, and then you fall into the bubble. Okay, well now at this point, shit, I gotta date out of New Orleans because no matter where you turn, it's gonna be something with someone.
Right.
Somebody gonna be offended. Excuse me. Somebody gonna be offended. Somebody feels gonna be hurt. It's gonna be something at some line that nobody is going to be happy with. It's going to be something. You could feel like you found a unicorn, and your unicorn gonna turn out to, oh well, such and such used to talk to them, and it's a situation that they was in. I mean, I see it happen all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I see it happen all the time. Like I talk to people and people from my past that get offended and they'll be like, yeah, because that don't have nothing to do with you. We didn't work out what went on between you and I. That's over and done with. I ain't heard from you in God knows how long. But since you find out or you think or you assume me and somebody holding conversation is a problem, you was done. And we was done. So why does anything I have going on forward, why do you feel a way about anything?
Right.
And that's the kicker. That right there is the kicker.
I think also too somebody said, well, what if somebody got married and you decided to break the ice at the wedding? Like your homeboy was like, Sean, my homeboy be like, Sean, man, won't you come to the wedding? You're invited. And I'd be like, I want you to meet somebody you know him well. And maybe not that, but at the same time though, a lot of people be like, even if you was to date your best friend's ex, they'll be like, well, ain't you married or ain't you supposedly happy with the person you got? So what do you still have? Now, some people be like, well, nah, it's just out of respect. But once again, I feel like whoever makes you happy, you didn't disrespect or nothing like that. I feel like at the end of the day, you only can control what you can control. And your feelings might be like, hey, this person real deep. You probably didn't get to know this side of the person or whatever like
And
that.
I feel like generations in the past would be like, in other words, like, yeah, this person this is off limits. Like I can't do this. But I feel like the younger the generations get, the more so all these rules is off the table. It's fair game for everybody. Whoever gonna eat wherever they want to eat is perfectly fine. And that goes to show you like generations as they come along and as they go, they become more and more and more and more and more careless of what they do.
Right.
Once again, my outlook on it is, and that's just me, it's just me personally, if I don't have no dealings or no relations or anything in that situation, it shouldn't matter.
Right.
Now you respect the person that comes to you that's like, hey, look, some kind of way I connected with this person and this is how we got from here, and I just want to have that conversation with you and see how you feel about it in your outlook. Everybody feels different. I'm not saying that it's okay to do it. I'm not saying that it's not okay to do it. But what I'm saying is it's different strokes for different folks. What may be okay for you may not be okay for me.
Exactly.
Like for me, I think it's maybe two people that I've dealt with my whole life that I could say if somebody I know dates them, I'll probably feel away.
Mm-hmm.
But outside of that, I would just be like, okay, that's cool. Like I wouldn't feel away. Me and you ain't working out, so why would I be mad at anybody else?
But and that's the thing I'm saying though. The society is, and I think everything that we base stuff off, whether it's relationships, love advice, friendships, anything involved, like even mental health, is always regarding. To me, it's kind of like we always fall back to the society. You know, kind of like, oh, society tells us this, or society is telling you that no, this is incorrect. All I'm saying is in this chat, if anybody could take anything away from this, if you ever been in a situation like this, best friends, and I'm talking, like I said, Tay said it the best. You don't call everybody your best friend. You know what a best friend is. You know, you might call your best friend your sister. Like me, I call some of my best friends brothers because you know that they've been there. You know each other's family. You know, they accept you for who you are. You know what I'm saying? But if I only knew you through a certain person and it, you know, I see you at an event, party, whatever the case may be, it's kind of like, hey, it's fair game. But if you my best friend for 10, 20 plus years, I don't care if you and your ex haven't spoken in 5 years. You ain't got to worry about me going at her or going at that woman that you used to date because it's just a respect thing for me. Different strokes for different folks. Some people look at it as, what is with all this? I've smashed ex's friends before, no regret. Hey, but like you said though, you really have some people that might say, look, I don't
Yeah.
deal with her no more, or I don't deal with that person no more. Whatever happened, yeah, we used to date for a long time, but okay, it is what it is. I
Yeah.
wish you well. So but I also respect somebody if somebody was to come to me and be like, Sean, I'm dating one of your exes. Is it cool that I can talk to him? Okay, I got my woman. Like, okay, I'm just warning you. I wish you well. I'm not going to try to discourage you from that, but just understand that I'm giving you heads up of what this woman was like, and I'm just wishing you luck. There's a reason that
Now why it gotta be what this woman is like? Why it couldn't be you was wrong in the situation?
maybe
Because
because
I can tell you this: in any situation, when a ex link up with a friend of a ex, oh, conversations are had, and trust me, the
look,
same
I'm
way
sure
you
that
gonna be like, yeah, because she was like this and she was like that. I will also say that ex is gonna be like, yeah, because he was a dog and I checked his phone and da da da, and the story's gonna go on and on to make even no matter who was wrong, everybody's gonna have their side of the story where they felt a way about something.
that's facts. But at the end of the day, best friend's ex is for me. It's off limits. Like, no, I can't. It's a principle thing for me. Now, if I don't know you like that, or we never kicked it, I said it pretty much. I made it obvious. It's fair game. And if I feel like that woman makes me happy and she brings me peace, okay, I can give two dams or two fucks how you feel.
Yeah,
It is
I
what it
agree.
is. Like, I'm sorry, that's what it is. She happy to be with me. I'm happy to be with her. Plain and simple. That's your fault that you messed up your blessing.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lesson hard for you to learn. That's a
And
blessing for me to gain.
also for me, I feel like in this generation, a lot of people are with people that they aren't 100% happy with.
Okay.
And they probably still have attachments to old situations that they haven't completely found closure in,
Mm-hmm.
or they possibly really want to be back there.
Okay.
So in situations like that, I feel like once again, every situation is different. And a person ain't gonna a person could be married for 20 years. But then guess what? They don't want you dealing with their ex.
Man, like I said, if that's your best friend, that's somebody you've been solid with for years, Tay, you got. I feel like you can respect that, but some people don't. Some people ain't. I mean,
So there is a whole conversation in the chat right now that just
I
has
know.
me cracking up laughing.
I see that. Zay, what's going on in the chat, big homie?
Y'all, first off, y'all crazy. But
Hold up, before we go to the chat, I mean, you got anything you want to chime in?
I don't know, bro.
I know you're married. I know that.
I ain't worried about that, man. I'm just saying, like, this is
What's
crazy.
your thoughts? What's your thoughts on this? Like, because this, to me, I think I said it the best. Tage explained her points. I think it's kind of clear cut and dry, bro. If that's somebody you've been fooling, like that's your best friend for 10 plus years and y'all grew up together,
Yeah,
it's off limits. Leave it alone. But if it's somebody that you just work with or you just know through an association and y'all ain't really.
But I mean, what if it's somebody that you friends with, but I mean y'all not best friends? Like I can say I have some like for me, for example, I remember one time, this was some years ago. Me and my friend was in a conversation about something, and then a guy name came up. And I said something, and she was like, not you too. And like we had to laugh about it because it was like, wait, huh? And nobody was offended. Nobody felt the way. We laughed about it. We cracked some jokes about it. And that was the end of it. But it depends on how your friendship is and how your friendship is set up to things of do's and don'ts, of lines that you don't cross. Like I can say out of all of my friends, it may be only one person that I will possibly question something that could possibly a little small smidget of percent will cross a line. But outside of that, all my other friends, we open and honest. Like if my friend X or somebody she used to deal with DMing me, liking some pictures, following me on social media, never followed me before, I'm sending it. Look, just letting you know, hey, this is this, this is that, that is that. And they'll be like, son, I respect you for telling me because they just reached out to me not too long ago. Like this literally something similar to that just happened. But as a friend, you know how your relationship is with certain people. And I have, like I said, me and my friend, we had the conversation. We laughed about it. It was like, it is what it is. Because you don't sit down with your friend and tell them every single person that you dealt with. So when something come around full circle, now, if a person feels away, then that's different. If you realize your friend feel away, then yeah, it's time to have a conversation because I don't want you offended or feeling like I'm crossing a line with you. But I also feel like this is something that makes me happy now. So we're going to have to come to a common ground of where it's going to be from here. And in some situations, you might lose a friend because you decide, hey, I want this relationship. And nobody should be mad about it. You're grown.
I can see that point.
Like a lot of people are put in a position where, okay, is this friendship worth losing this that could be my future?
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna be lonely and single and wishing, hoping, and praying the rest of your life. Your friend probably then moved on and got her husband and she happy with him because he good to her and different from the one because they weren't equally yoked. And now we're in a situation where he dealing with people because nobody's gonna ever fulfill this spot that this girl that he really likes is, and she's probably not gonna really deal with nobody because she's looking in a ball of nobody's him. And I really like him. I really want to be with him.
Right. I can see that point. Like I said, you know.
Okay, like the comment. If we're talking about best friends, at least my best friend, we know how we've dealt with. Let me tell you something. There's no way possible you could tell me your best friend know every single body that you dealt with. None. You could have dealt with a smashing past and your friend ended up wiping her. That's not to you ain't go through the whole list with your friend or your little black book to say, I dealt with her. I dealt with
Stu Green.
we texted. No, you're not. You're not. And nobody can convince me that. Nobody, you can have the bestest friend in the world, but your bestest friend in the world don't know every single person.
Hey, some best friends, some people rock like that with their best friends. I'm telling you.
Not every single person. No.
Some people do.
Do.
I mean, at the end of the day, I guess
that's your best friend.
Yes, every friend that you. I think that's the best way to look at it. I guess every friend that you do have, whether it's a best friend or just a regular friend or associate, however you look at it, the situation is different. Like maybe a conversation has to be had. Maybe you might lose the friend. Maybe that wasn't all type of scenarios can come from that situation. But I think the ending denominator to this is if that makes you happy, if that person makes you happy, and the main thing I keep saying is peace, happiness, joy. They bring the best potential version of yourself out, and they inspire you to do some great things, and y'all push each other, and you feel and that person feel like the energy is good. Life is short. Life is short. Go with it. Run with it.
All right, let's get into these.
Kiara Bridge is a male or a female?
Bridge, that's a she's a woman. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Female.
Right. Okay.
She's part of the she got her own podcasting world.
It's your podcast producer.
Yeah.
She one of the homies.
I'm just making sure she a female, because if she was a male, I was about to go 0 to 100, but she a female, so I'm y'all know me. Depending on
to get it right. Hold on. Hold up, Zay. Before you go to you checking people, it's like you in a mode today. Like, what is?
I'm not. We are here to have conversations, and certain things coming from a woman versus coming from a male is taken different. A lot of things that's being said, if I'm looking at it as a man, I'm like, he's lying. He is lying. He's lying.
But Bridge said you mean.
Well, it's like, okay, I get it. Because
so it's not one size fit all. So
this is why the average female list is shorter than the average males. That's realistic.
List of realistic.
What? Of people like you've dealt with, especially like sexually. Males list are much longer than females. Definitely. This is not. I didn't ask nobody. I ain't asked nobody. I didn't ask nobody. I was just giving my opinion about that.
Okay. Okay. Keyword opinion. I got you.
Yeah. It's just one single man's opinion. One man's opinion. That's just how I look at it. I feel like a man's list is much longer.
Let's get into these chats. Big Dog and Tate.
Rennie say facts. See, I like people like that. They disagree. It's not up for debate.
But look who. No, never mind.
Unless she's 304.
Zig, leave it alone. Leave it alone, bro.
Let me get into some of these.
And look at my chat. When I say that, look at everybody. Y'all can sit this one out.
Yeah, you see,
exactly.
See my chat. See.
Yeah, see, so you got your own personal.
See, that's what.
So your own personal chat.
When I say certain things, my little community just be like, "We here, right?"
And I'm saying, look,
and I'm not mad at it.
I'm not mad at it either. I'm seeing little codes like, unless she's 304. I'm pretty sure that's a woman's code, or that's UNT done special language. So
no, she's saying unless the woman is 304 years old.
Oh no, you're not.
I'm not buying that one.
Whatever. Anyway,
all right. So let's just pull up some of these. Let's pull up some of these comments. We have Sade that said, "I'm not that mature yet. My best friend better not date my ex."
But see, I also think about it like, once again, once we put things into the bubble of my best friend, it becomes a little different. It becomes a little different once you use the term best friend. Once you use the term, this is my friend, my partner, we possibly hang out. Once again, you know the dynamics of your relationship with people. So yes, you do get to a level of maturity that, guess what, you say, if me and this person don't work out, then fine, so be it. But then you also have that maturity level where you be like, I ain't fucking with it. And it's just as simple as that. It's just that simple.
Oh yeah, Sean, by the way, 304 is code for, dot.
Hey, I didn't know that. I see, I learn something every day.
You do. I learned something too. I thought he said she was 304 years old. Made sense to me.
I'm like, but I knew it was something. But I knew it was something, a special code you women have.
She laughing, bro. No, she laughing. She
said no, unless she's a hoe. So that's what the 304. I should have put it together. 304. Oh, I get it. I got it.
Taya's a terrible liar, by the way.
I got you. No problem.
No kind of poker face.
Right. I get it. What else in the chat?
Atrocious liar.
What else we missed?
I thought I did good.
Green says, and shout out to Green, along with Kiara Bridge, the Real Ones podcast. Shout out to Green. He says, unless it's a marriage, once you break up, it's all free game. Pretty much is what he's saying.
That's my belief.
So going back, hold on. So Green says, unless it's a marriage, once you break up, it's all free game. What you got anything to say to that, Sean? Sound like you kind of hesitated
I mean,
with that.
even in marriage, I mean, not marriage is not even
Yeah.
off limits. Not in my opinion.
Look at Kimmy last comment.
We're pulling up Kimmy. All right, shout out to the OG Kimmy, man. Kimmy said, if I had a close friend date an ex, it made it bad for her because they had to talk to me. Had to talk about me during pillow talk. Pillow talk. This term pillow talk comes up quite often during the show.
I can't make this up. I can't make this up. I can't make this up. Everybody pillow talks.
No, they don't.
I've been saying this for about 8 seasons now. Everyone pillow talks.
Nobody pillow talks.
Boy, we about to go to sleep. And then something, man, let me tell you what happened today.
Sean said when he hit that bed, he's gone. He's out.
Well, yeah, it's the hours that he sleep. 9 times out of 10, she probably not sleep at the same hours. So they don't have time to really pillow talk.
Oh, wait, hold on. Green said, what is pillow talk?
Oh, Lord. Here we go. Here we go.
All right, hold up. Hold. All right.
For this one.
Hold up.
Oh, here we go.
Hold.
All right, hold on. I got you, bro. Hold on. Go ahead. Make your point. I got you.
Hold up. All right, hold up. Before we get to that.
No, go ahead. Well,
I don't have nothing. I just want to get into pillow talking. Any more comments? Because the pillow talking.
I read all the comments. Go ahead.
We got to draw a fine line between pillow talk.
Look at Ziggy. Ziggy excited. Ziggy saying no more comments. We're going to talk about this.
Once again, what are we talking about with pillow talk? We talking about, yeah, you know, you ain't going to believe what my partner said in his group chat. Man, he dating such and such, and man, he going to Miami next weekend with this woman. Oh man, he about to have a threesome with her. Do you actually think men and women? There's no damn way. First of all, men don't want to hear all that. Nobody want to hear all that. Now, if you want to talk, we can talk, but nobody wants to hear all that what you read in the group chat and all this other dumb shit.
So your thing is the gossip, not just talking.
That's what's pillow talking. If you're talking about
it's gossiping, it's the juicy details.
Of it's gossiping.
Okay.
If you take it to a certain pillow talk for me, Zig, is we talking about goals and what we going to accomplish and what
Chad, I need y'all to do me one favor.
Pillow talk.
I need somebody in the chat to tell me that they've never pillow talked with a guy. Meaning he tell you his friend's business, you tell him your friend's business. Y'all talk about exes. Y'all talk about any and everything that possibly comes up. That's some shit that you shouldn't even tell nobody else.
Hey,
I need some people in the chat to tell me that they've never pillow talked.
Before y'all unleash, we're gonna call an audible. I'm gonna go ahead and drop a link. If y'all want to come on here and argue with S Rider, seem like some of y'all want to get y'all points across. There's the link.
So
y'all won't hop in.
So you're breaking girl code, right? That's what you're pretty much telling me. You're gonna, if your home girl told you something that she told you to keep between y'all two, you going back and tell your man what y'all talked about?
Yes.
What?
Yes, we're gossiping.
And you're not gonna be afraid that particular man is gonna run back and go tell such and such, especially if y'all two.
No, I can say this. I pillow talk and I've never had anything come back.
I
mean, I'm not saying that. What is my quote for today? You know, I have a different quote every day. Different strokes for different folks.
That's an old.
Not the strokes.
Hold up. Welcome to the 30 Club.
Surfboard.
Been around for years, so you're getting older. Welcome to the 30 Club. Go ahead.
Should I put that on the screen as the take quarter today?
That's been thrown around for years. Go ahead, dude.
So out of all of this chat, I may have had 2 to 3 people say they've never pillow talked. How many people watching, Zig?
We are currently across all platforms. We're at 46 right now.
So we have almost 50 people watching. Only 3 people that came up here and told me they've never pillow talked.
No,
come on now.
No, I'm not gonna say pillow talk.
And I'm not gonna say we talk about friends as far as like gossip, but of course, in a friendship, there's certain things that you be like, you know what, I can't say.
Hey, Sean, that's your opening right there. Go your opening, Sean.
But I would say this. If I could give a percentage of the things that I possibly pillow talked and shared, like with somebody who I really dealt with long term, whatever, shit, I would say about 70%. Like we chi, like chia pets.
I got you.
Yeah.
So what's pillow talk? Pillow talk to me is just like you having a real. There's nothing wrong with
Pillow talk to me is dropping pellets of conversations that you've had with other people. That it may connect to conversations that other people have brought up. That you'd be like, okay, well, me and such just had a conversation about that today, and da 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 and da 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 and da 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 da.
All right. Okay. I agree with that 100%. But last time we had this, we talked about stuff that we talk about in the group chat. And see, that's what I'm saying. We got receipts. We can bring the receipts out from last season. Hold up, because there was a few people in the group chat, the same people that's commenting right now, that actually said they would never tell their significant others nothing that they talk about in the group chat, especially when it's involving something that can damage a relationship.
They're lying.
I've seen that in the chat. That's what I'm talking about.
They're lying. Where are they?
Now, if you're talking about, I'm not about to blast them out there.
If you said it's here,
we're not about to do that. But at the same time, though, I get your point when you say
y'all never let me have fun,
and you saying such and such. You know,
I'm like a puppy dog on a leash right now. Like y'all just keep me on the porch. Y'all never let me go out and play.
Oh, you
let her loose, Sean. What do you want? What do you want to do, T? What you want to talk about?
I don't own no dogs. I don't own no dogs. You free to do whatever.
I'm like a little chihuahua right now.
So T, what you?
Be a wawa. You can be off leash, whatever. You could be a unicorn.
No, but honestly, I just feel like I love a good unicorn. I love a good unicorn. But no, I honestly feel like when you're in a relationship, certain things and certain conversations, they do cross. Like nobody can tell me I've never shared anything I'm not about to sit here and go through my group chat like, hey, look what she sent and let me show you. No, it's not that deep. But as far as conversation, like, yeah, man, yeah, I heard such and such did such and such, and man, that's dirty.
But that's still part of the stuff you probably heard in the group chat, though. You still gossiping on some shit.
I never said it wasn't gossip. I called it chi. I have a different term. See, gossip just sounds bad and messy. I'm a classy. I chi.
They don't gossip. Chi.
I understand the concept. I'm not saying that you're totally wrong. All I'm saying is I'm not about to sit down and be like, man, you should see the group chat. Man, this is crazy, man, to check the group. I'm sorry. There's certain things, and I don't mind if my woman is talking to her homegirls in the group chat. Whatever y'all talk about. Now, if you want to talk about that and be like such and such and that, I'll listen. I'm open ears. And I'll be like, oh, damn, that's fucked up. And I'm going to keep my lips still. I'm not saying nothing. But I'm thinking like me talking about my perspective of pillow talking is we laying down, we talking about, man, yeah, we all do. But I think I'm saying it to the point where we can have conversations. You can bring up examples and I'll be like, okay, cool. And then we talk. But the way y'all talking about, yeah, man, hold up, my girl.
See, look, let me tell you something. I love when people get in this chat and they just be on some real stuff like I be. Rennie just said we all do it. Facts. Like, facts. Facts isn't big. She didn't put just facts. She put, yeah. I'm a god. I chi.
Hey, shout out to me.
Rennie was honest. Like, we all do it. It's facts. Like, sometimes you don't even intentionally do it.
Right. But the way y'all looked at it as, oh, I'm going to start gossiping.
Yes, we do.
I'm just saying, we all... I'm not about to talk about, I'm not about to go in my group chat and talk about, trust me, if I was to talk about the stuff that we talk about in the group chat, I guarantee y'all get shot at just for being associated with that particular people. I will be shot.
So when you and Zig be in a group message, y'all be talking about stuff like that is what you're saying.
I mean, that's what it'd be the whole group.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Right. Plead the fifth. Just like hold up. Just like you.
So listen,
Just like
So
y'all,
it's cool.
got
So
y'all
wait,
group chat, and
no.
y'all
So
talk.
it's cool for you to gossip with your
I'm not
friends. but it's
no,
not
this
cool
ain't
for you to
gossiping.
gossip with your
No.
significant others.
Hold up. No. We're not gossiping. We're not gossiping.
No.
We having a conversation.
Okay, so it's okay for you to talk about different things with your friends, but it's not cool for you to talk about different things with your significant others.
First of all, I said stuff that could rip a relationship apart. If your girlfriend, Tay, came to you and told you,
I hope. Okay.
I got an appointment later on tonight. If you know, you know, I got an appointment tonight, and she's married.
Mm-hmm.
And you're gonna go back and tell her best friend or her husband, "Hey, your wife had a last
I
night."
didn't. Well, I wouldn't tell her husband. I would tell mine.
But how you know he not gonna go back and tell his homeboy? How you know they not cool like that?
No.
How do you know that though? See, you keep saying
You once again. We
not.
talked about different strokes from different folks and boundaries. You know the people that you're dealing with. You know the ones that, because I ain't gonna lie, I done said some stuff that if it got bad, it would have got ugly. So I would have known if it would have slipped from any kind of partial leak.
I'm just saying that I'm pretty sure there's certain things in y'all girls group chat that y'all be like, there's no way I'm letting my boyfriend or husband, whatever y'all
I'm
got.
not saying that there's not things like that in there. Yeah,
That's all-
there are some things like that. But
That's all I'm saying. Look, that's it. That's all I'm saying. You're right. I agree with you with the conversations and all of that, and bringing up examples and all that. I'm just saying, y'all not gonna do it. We're not gonna do it. That's just in our nature. We're not about to give you every detail in our group chat. I'm just sorry. It's not gonna happen. It's not.
no, males are more messy than females are. What?
Certain say something.
I wish I could let y'all go through and see I wish I could let y'all go through and see my group message, and I go through and see y'all's. I'd probably be like,
Rennie telling Tay, stop it, please.
Tay, all I'm gonna tell you.
She telling y'all stop it, not me.
Tay, yeah, but you see what my boy Sean just proved. Guys keep up mess and confusion with it. No, we don't. We simple, bro. We're not with all that gossiping and shit. We don't want all that.
Y'all are. Y'all love the tea.
No, we don't.
Yes, y'all do.
We just want to chill, relax.
Y'all don't.
No, we want peace with our women. We want peace with our women. We want to relax and we want to talk to them about other
y'all
stuff.
Be on the phone with the coworker telling the other coworker business, and because Billy was late today and Lil John ain't tell him. Yes, y'all gossip too.
Not really. I'm not bringing work home anyway, so why should I do that?
I will say, when it comes to pillow talking, I pillow talk work. Dami be like, "Hey, what happened? Hey, so look, remember I told you last week? Homeboy came at me crazy last week. I told his ass something today, though. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and then I be the same way. I be wanting to hit. It's like a saga or like work drama.
I mean, that be
like
me
that's really like the line
before we actually go live, son. What happened at work? Like when you especially when you get in management, you be like, when you get with another manager, you be like, bro, I cannot believe.
That's true though. I ain't gonna lie though. The work TB hilarious. I'd be like, what Hillary do now?
Yeah.
How you know?
All right, but that's cool. I never said that wasn't cool. All I'm saying,
I do that.
All right,
I do that.
So we do a little chi-chiing.
Oh, I be chi-chiing and kiki.
But you heard what he said though. There's a fine line of pillow talking that he's doing. He's saying work.
Oh yeah. The work team.
You saying show y'all text message. I'm telling you.
What I'm saying is
it's hilarious.
It's a whole ball of everything. We can't just separate it to one specific thing. No, we chi-chi.
Chi. Oh,
I'm gonna come out next week with my chi shirt.
Ain't that a plant from the 90s?
You gotta put water on it. Got your pinky up, sipping your tea. I got you. I guess.
Rennie's saying you need to just stop, Sean. Rennie is just not in agreement with nothing coming out of your mouth.
I mean, most of us are.
No,
So it's orange.
I know we got Green, we got Justin, we got some guys in chat that's like, understanding what me and Esrod are
I
coming
mean, the
from.
average male is not gonna sit up here and admit like, yeah, I be with the gossip sometimes. That I haven't seen not one.
I just
Just keep
did.
it real in this chat. Oh yeah, you.
Once
But I'm
again,
just saying.
once again, see, I agree with Rennie.
See, I say I do that. I do that.
I give you that.
I'm guilty.
Once again, I never said that I cannot pillow talk with my woman and we talk about certain examples. I have done that. But what I'm saying is we're not gossiping about such and such details that certain friends, they might be doing their dirt and they're in relationships, they married. We're not doing that. We're not about to say, let me tell you what's going on in this relationship. First of all, I'm minding my business.
She's smiling. She's like, yeah.
That's the messy part. They're talking about messy. They petty. They petty.
She like, yeah, I do that.
You're not gonna believe this shit.
Right. And I guarantee you, your dude is like, oh, really? Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Click. Yeah, you want to watch a movie? Like, they don't want to hear that. They going to hear you.
Man, you'll be surprised.
What man won't sit there and listen to gossip?
See, there we go. Men listen to pillow talk. Yes, they do.
They listen to
but see, key word, they listen to it. We not
hearing.
Listen. Oh yeah, go ahead. I'm hearing.
But my thing is, from my understanding, men don't involve themselves in that at all. So even if a man just sitting there listening, you're part of the pillow talk. It's just that simple. Like I'm not. It's just that simple. 1 + 1 is 2.
Okay.
Sometimes 1x + 1y can equal something more.
This dude, the Pythagorean theorem?
I hate it here.
Listening does not mean you're doing. Yeah, I'm listening. I'm giving a listening ear to my.
That means you're doing it.
Ain't listening and hearing two different things.
You're doing it. Pillow talking, listening. If you're listening, you're engaging in the act of what's going on. So whether you're listening or whether you're talking, you're pillow talking. It's just that simple. You could be a listener, you could be a talker, but it's still pillow talking going on, and you're there. So you're a pillow talker.
Oh, if I don't say a word during the conversation, I'm still pillow talking.
Yep. You sat there and listened to it.
Yeah, but what if I just listen to it and say, all right, we're ready to watch a movie? Is it? I mean, how is that engaging in pillow talking? I didn't say a word.
I don't know.
I don't know what generation y'all are part of. This is crazy.
Like I say, I'm just speaking facts.
Who asked this question? Green? Did Green ask this question?
Yeah, Green definitely asked what's pillow talking, and I was happy that they did because I'm always ready to have a conversation about that.
That's a smart brother. If I listen to an argument, I am not arguing. That's your best bet, partner, because you ain't gonna win that. You ain't gonna win that.
Still, whether you listening to it or you saying something, you still a part of that argument. They're arguing at you. You are a part of that argument, whether you say something or not.
I just don't see a man sitting there gossiping with a woman pillow talking about certain shit that shouldn't be discussed. I'm sorry. I just don't see it.
All right. So
I don't.
As the moderator, we some more pieces of evidence to either heighten or prove, one side of the argument. So I have a study that was done in 2020 by the National Communication Association. So these people work with different colleges about speech and different psychologies and different things like that and relationship topics. So I'm going to go ahead and share the screen and we'll read this together. So
we in class?
Yeah. All right. So according to this, they said new study finds that pillow talk increases the relationship satisfaction for men. So apparently men should be pillow talking if you want to be happy. According to this. So this says the study found that men who doubled the amount of time they spend engaging in pillow talk after some cheek activity
That's
for
normally what
several
happens.
weeks were more likely to report increased relationship satisfaction than men who kept their pillow talk levels the same. What do y'all think
I
about
can't
this
make this
study?
up.
Can I rebuttal that?
Yeah,
No,
that's why.
that's a
That's why.
study. It's a study. You can't
That's why I brought it
rebuttal.
up. That's
Those
all.
people tested the theory, and that's where it laid. That's it. 1 + 1 is 2.
We also studied ocean and space, and you've seen how some of those missions failed, right? Anyway, back to, can I rebuttal though?
Yeah, of course. I just brought it in just to
Once
give a
again,
different perspective to it.
once again, I don't think people really grasping the concept. I don't think they catch it. I'm not saying we don't engage in pillow talking. What conversation? When I mean pillow talking, we're talking about work. We're talking about, okay, how can we get this business started? You might be saying, oh, I want to get this done, or I want to do this. Okay, I'm gonna listen because number one, you're my woman, so I'm gonna listen to it. I'm gonna be observant, and I'm gonna see what I can do to make sure that happens. I'm talking about strictly gossiping. They be having women gossip about shit in the group chat. I do not gossip. I'm not gossiping in no damn pillow talking with you. I don't hear nothing about your home girl and that's supposed to be private. Okay, good for her. What do you want? You want a cookie? You want a crumble cookie? What the hell you want? What the fuck does that got to do with me and you?
I'm not a fan of crumble. I had them before.
I don't.
I'm a
Told
cookie
overrated.
person, but that
Told
one,
cookies, I guess.
definitely overrated.
I let me say this very clear so take and get off my back. Yes, Sean Griggs, I say the whole name. Yes, I have engaged in pillow talk. I love
That's
the
all
conversation.
that's all I need to hear.
That's cool.
It.
I understand my version.
But you've been on here for the last 30 minutes telling me I don't pillow talk. I ain't never pillow talk. I would never. We don't
gossiping.
do that.
You're talking about gossiping about stuff that shouldn't even be gossiping about. I don't want no. Now, if we're talking about some other shit and you bring up an example, we're gonna have a conversation. We're gonna run it. We're gonna talk.
So what about this? So I guess that is a valid question. So what is the agreed definition of pillow talking? Are we just talking in bed, or is it like gossip?
It could be both.
To me, I say
Valid
it's talking in bed. Like
So
when
just
y'all
talking-
both laying down, relaxing, letting things out. That's my definition.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
not just we sitting in a couch and let me tell you this. No, I mean like literally when you are to that point where you're 100% open and vulnerable.
I like that one. I like that one. You don't pillow talk.
Who's telling me, man? This dude funny.
But you just said it right there. That's it. That's all I need to say. You can vent. You can talk about everything to me, and we gonna conversate. That's it. But I'm saying pillow talk. When you hear pillow talking, the first thing people think of is, oh man, you talking about somebody's relationship, what they doing behind their spouse back or their boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever the whole 9 yard. And that person goes tell that person something, and now their relationship or marriage is ruined. And man, why you told such and such that I went by such and such house and clapped them cheeks and all this other. Oh, now you done started some shit. Now you done lost a friend. Now you're going to war. Now
should have been doing the right thing, I guess, right?
Yeah.
You shouldn't have bought that.
But see, I feel like this.
Maybe
My
certain
belief
conversations
is-
should be brought to the pillow talks. How about that?
I agree with that. I agree with
there
that.
we go. There we go.
Like my
Main argument is that certain things should be pillow talk, or I guess there's a green light to pillow talk, and certain things shouldn't be pillow talk. That's what seemed like Sean's main argument
What did
is.
Tay say before you go, Tay? What did you say in the earlier segment? Different
strokes for different folks.
There you go. There you go. Everybody's different. I'm different. What up?
T-Clark
I like that.
Tell me, said pillow talk is getting stuff off their chest.
Oh my goodness, bro. I'm joking.
All right, we do have
Sounds
another.
about right.
I do have one more article, if
Okay.
I may.
Yeah,
It says 12 reasons pillow talk is even more intimate than the love making that came before it. One word, Oxycontin. I'm just playing. Oxycontin. That's not Oxycontin. I'm just playing. We're more honest.
Yeah.
We're more vulnerable. who have a strong desire to cuddle. Are you a cuddler? Or is anyone in chat a cuddler? Is the panel? Are y'all cuddlers? S. Ryder, Tay, are y'all cuddlers?
I'm not really big on cuddling. I'm not big on affection, really.
All right, okay.
Yes. Yes.
Sean's a okay.
He give me cuddler vibes.
And nothing wrong about that. Hey, I'm a cuddler to an extent, is what I say. Like my arm be falling asleep. You know what I'm saying? I need
Sean
I
is
need my arm
definitely a
circulation.
cuddler. Like I see it.
Shout out for moms in Jamaica.
Here she
Oh,
go.
mom's in Jamaica.
Here she go.
Man,
Pillow talk
brings out
so much honesty. Hey, Green said he only cuddle in the winter.
All right, Bear, go ahead.
And hibernation. I got you.
He do got a panda bear for his logo. I guess that makes sense. When you pillow talk, you feel complete, according to this article.
Okay.
Do y'all feel complete when y'all pillow talk, Tay?
I do.
Okay.
I definitely do.
Sometimes I guess you feel better.
I feel like it's a release.
Yes.
It's a release of getting. How you know, Sean?
Getting stuff off your chest.
Keep going. Next.
No, she be quick.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Next.
We experience more feelings. Like so many more feelings. These feelings are ones of ultimate intimacy. Okay.
Gotcha.
We feel high. We feel adored.
Hold
we can get pretty deep.
Hold up.
Yeah.
What that says? The release. All right. Dopamine. Oh yeah. Gotcha.
After doing it, the dopamine brings on a high that both we and our partner experience together, because we're both experiencing at the same time, and there's a sense of connection and of course intimacy. It's easy to feel intimate with someone when they're on the same page.
I agree. I think that's probably one of the realest damn thing I heard today on this damn show.
No, it's not. I said so much stuff on here. That's a lie.
I said
a lot of real stuff on here. You gonna
man, y'all funny, bro. he be slick with.
Oh shit.
He do. He be trying to throw darts at me. I can't even get it out.
He said we could get pretty deep. Let's see. We feel emotionally closer. And the last one, I guess they said we feel like the center of their world. Is pillow talking that important?
I think it is when you're in a real, like, I feel like when you're at that point with somebody.
I ain't know it was this important, bro.
I don't agree with all those 13. I agree with most of it, but not all of it. But I mean, I think it is important. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you feel like at the end of the, I think it's letting that person know like you're really into them. It's not about just the intimacy part. It's about, okay, after that part, we're gonna cuddle, we're gonna talk, we're gonna,
So you cool with pillow talking? It's just what's being talked about. That's the bottom line for you.
That's all I've been saying. Tay been trying to get the community to make me look like I'm a lie or a liar, however you want to say it. I'm just.
I mean,
you sound like this.
I didn't have to make the community say you're a liar. You said it yourself. You gonna lie. You said that. You season 1, you opened that door to let us know that if the opportunity presents itself to hide some shit, you're gonna lie. You said
my
it.
bad. I forgot to mute my mic.
I really didn't say that. I just said to the point where it's certain things that it shouldn't even be a concern to you. Like
no. That's not what you said. What you said was if the opportunity presents itself to cover your ass from something getting out and becoming a bigger situation, you're going to lie about it. That's what you said.
I didn't say those exact words. I didn't say that.
Okay. So you said if you was with your girl and somebody you used to deal with was in the same vicinity and she asked you, hey, who's this? You said you would lie and you wouldn't tell the truth about who it was. Now we could go. You know, one thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull some facts out. Did you say that or did you not?
I said, why do you have to know about somebody I had sex with?
That's not what you said.
That's
you
exactly
said that you would lie. That's what you said.
Exactly what I said. You
said you would lie.
You said that it was important for me to disclose somebody I don't even deal with. I don't deal with that woman no more. And you said that if she was to come up and my woman was to say, did you have sex? First of all, why is that even? Where'd that come from? Why is sex the first thing that come out y'all mouth? Yes.
That's the first thing that you care about.
Oh,
I don't care if y'all talk. You talk to a lot of people. Did you and this girl have
right.
sex? Because now she's
Oh,
now
5
she's
years
gotten
ago?
intimate with you on a different level other
From
than
5 years
just
ago? From 10
yeah.
years?
Yes, it matters.
Oh wow. I
I'm
never
sure
thought.
your stroke may be different 5 years later, but I still need to know what the
Oh!
situation was.
Okay, all right. I see we're going to a whole nother topic, I guess. Whatever you feel.
She did say different strokes.
For different folks.
Right. It is, but why is that the first thing? Why is it so that's just like me? Hey, you know who that was? Oh man, that ain't nothing but Greg. He used to dick me down 5 years. Really? Like, why do I need to know that? I'm not even about to ask you that.
But
That's what we used to deal
but
with,
if a
That's
person
how.
asks, you
Is that
shouldn't
how y'all
lie.
explain it? Is that how y'all explain it?
huh?
Is that how y'all explain it?
I'm just saying, like, I'm just saying, like, that's how y'all gonna come. Like, oh, y'all had sex? Oh yeah, man. You used to get it in. We used to get it in. That next day. I don't want to know all that. Did you and that person deal with each other? Yeah. All right, bet.
The
That's all
reason
that matters.
why a female
I'm not
asks is
asking all
because
that.
we feel like you have a connection with a person once y'all become sexual. Then we feel like
Once again,
even 10 years down the line, you can bounce back and go back into it.
just pull up what Earl said. Imagine telling your girl, yes, ma'am, I used to beat that out the frame. So if I was to say that, you're gonna be real cool with, yeah, man, I used to tear that
I mean,
shit
I would imagine you being single again, really. I mean, that's just what it is.
from someone you don't even have no emotional, nothing.
It don't. You have a something. You had a something you did
Bullshit.
her. So
No.
I'm just laughing at how extreme y'all say it. So if somebody say, "Hey, did you deal with somebody?" Instead of saying, "Yeah, well, you know, we was intimate," y'all just say, "Y'all was tearing
But
that shit up."
shit, that's
Is that how you would deliver the message?
man. I wouldn't say that. But damn, how you supposed
That's
to?
what I'm,
Y'all
that's what I'm
had
just
sex?
laughing at.
Yeah, you know, we had sex. You know, yeah, it was some great sex. Yeah, no. Why does that matter though? Why does something when we got everything going so good with us? Why does that have to be?
because if she
Oh,
was better
man.
than me, then go be with her. That's how I would
Or
feel.
what if I don't have no connection with her? If that's the clear cut,
It
what
don't
if I need
matter.
to
You had
look?
something, very much something to talk about.
Oh, my cousin, I tell you, boy, I can't. I'm done. I'm done. That's the problem.
This man Green funny, bro.
Instead
I'm
of
married as far as my wife knows. I'm a God-fearing virgin.
just saying, why do you have to revert to
Green
the
was the
past?
same person that said that they had sex with somebody else's friend,
Right.
and do the friend know? Well, if they told them,
Hey,
Man, y'all hilarious,
hold
so
bro.
up.
if your wife saw that, she know you ain't a virgin.
Oh, so that's just like I don't know if Tay was on for this episode. I think this is before Tay joined us. Me and Zig actually had an episode, and I think he knows where we about to go with it.
Oh, bro.
So Tay, short story. This was I forgot what topic we was talking about, but there was a guy that came on the show, and I think he was roommates with somebody, and he said that and this was his house, mind you, this is his house, and he had his best friend stay with him, and come to find out, his best friend had sex with him in his house, in his bed, and the only thing he did was walk out, take a walk, and then he got locked out the house. We got
Yeah, that was from a viewer. Y'all remember?
yeah.
So did they let him back in?
No.
Y'all don't ask enough questions because I need to know
Yeah,
how.
that was from a viewer. That was before.
from
That
a
was like a
viewer.
few episodes before Tay jumped in.
See,
Yeah.
y'all supposed to hold on to viewers like that because I be needing to dissect the story. Now, me and that viewer, I need to pillow talk to hear them get the full details
I
of
won't have
what
look.
went on.
What I'm gonna do is I ain't gonna lie to you. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go find that episode and we're gonna
Please.
It was season 1, like the
it's
first
somewhere in
one of the
season
first
one.
5
Like,
episodes.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I was sitting there and I wasn't judging, but I was like, I'm sorry that you had to go through that because that's some odd. I was like, bro,
You was hurt. You was hurt for him, huh?
I was.
You went back. It went down to your soul with some stuff that happened to you when that
It was
happened.
it was a little rough. I ain't gonna
It
lie.
was rough. Like for him to even come on the people was like for him to even come on the chat and
First
talk,
of all, y'all should have blew up and went platinum on YouTube after that because that's a story That's a story that you tell
But
everybody. Be like,
and I,
damn.
like he literally was like, we was like, did you confront him? Did you kick him out? No. He just, and I said, how long has that been going on? About a year. So you literally got a dude staying with you, your best friend technically, and he's smashing your old lady in your house, in your bed when you're not there. And the only thing you do is, oh, I'm gonna take it down, take a little stroke down the park and think about some things.
Child,
I think I'll be in jail.
I'd have been left out. When all of us wouldn't have had a house.
Hey, that is a quote I did say. I forgot when we was talking about that.
Well, I don't know if y'all noticed, like throughout the show, I just throw up quotes y'all say.
That was last season. I forgot what episode that was though. But yeah.
You're like this one.
Yeah. That was last week.
Yeah, every time y'all say a quote, I go, oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I like that.
I mean, it's actually current.
I mean, most of the time when I see stuff down there, it be me because I'd be spitting that fire. So you gotta kind of,
I guess from time to time.
You're such
I got one. I got one for Sean. Let's see.
I'm a lie. Hopefully.
That's
so hurtful. Like that's just a person that's just been hurt. Dating today is trash. No, it's not.
No,
it's trash for
I'm
you.
saying when I was saying that, I said that because there are a lot of people I know that really believes that. They really like.
This is another F Rider one.
That's the realest shit I probably said on this show. That's real.
And that's when you say I'm a lie.
No, stop the bullshit. I'm not losing anything everlasting over something that's temporary.
But go ahead and wrap us up, Ezra, man. What you think we did for this week, bro? Did we hash things out? Did we hash out the pillow talking? Did we hash out?
I think the pillow talking is to in my opinion agree to disagree. We agreed on certain points.
You agreed that you pillow talk.
No.
Let's agree. Like we're not even about to cap on that.
We agreed on certain points. And
y'all funny.
Things, and
you can take that hat off, no cap. No, absolutely not.
No, whatever. But anyway, did we agree? I think the best friend thing, I think most of us agree with what I said. At the end of the day, if you're my best friend of 10 plus years, 20 years, nah, I can't. That's off limits. Like that's just be for real. But if you somebody that I didn't know you're an associate or I used to kick it with you every now and then. Nah, I mean, be with who makes you happy, regardless of the situation. Like I said, if that's your best friend, come on now. We all got common sense. We all know what the real is. And like Tay said it the best, and I am gonna piggyback on what she said. Your friends, you have friends that's in different situations. That might be your friend, associate, best friend. You might even call your best friend your sister. However, every situation is different with each friend. You should know as the person, the person should know, this is my best friend. Is that person worth me losing that friendship? Let's be for real. Is that person really worth losing a good friendship for someone that's been there for me? But like I said, you need to understand the difference. Like, hey, if that's somebody that makes you happy, that's somebody that bring you peace. You happy to be with them. Like you think about them when you wake up. You think about them when you're going to sleep. Excuse my language. Fuck what society has to say. That's just plain and simple. Because society's going to judge you no matter what. So why not let society judge you while you're happy and while you're full of peace and joy? That's just me. The pillow talking, we're gonna come back to this another day because I agree to disagree. I'm sorry.
We went long today.
Because it was a good conversation.
It was. Conversation. Normally that pillow talking to get it out of them.
Well, I guess.
But I would say I can agree to disagree. I can definitely agree about everything today. Mm-hmm. Except the pillow talking on your point of view, always. But I just feel like once again, my overall is different strokes for different folks. Like we come on here to get opinions, to engage in conversation, to see how I look at something may be not how you look at something. My
Mm-hmm.
situation may be different from yours, but you can learn something from mine the same way that I can learn something from yours. So like when we come in here and we see the comments and we're reading, like I don't want nobody to feel like I get offended or I get upset because of something that that they said, but I'm very passionate about anything that I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
So if I feel strong about something, you're gonna know it. You're gonna feel it. So, you know, I just want to say thank you for everybody who come in, engage in the chat. You're open, you're honest, and you're being yourself. Like we love it and we enjoy it. Because someone else may be in a situation similar to you that don't want to actually speak up and say anything. But they're watching to see how we handle or how you handle what we all are saying as a whole. So yeah. And Bridge, I might have an opening if you need me on your podcast. You know, I know we may not, you know, be eye to eye on it all, but you know, if you need me, I'll come. You know, dip through anything. You know, just let me know.
Yeah, Bridge is family, man. That's Bridge's family. Like I said, at the end of the day, put yourself first. You know,
Yeah.
put yourself first. Stop worrying about what other people may think. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, be with who you want to be with. You know what I'm saying? Life is too short to be living on a
Love wins.
Yes, it does. And at the end of the day, I feel like you know the difference. You know, we all grown. You know, we all grown ups. We all know right from wrong. We make mistakes. You know, but at the end of the day, like I said, if you ain't my best friend for so many ideas, you know who's a real friend. You know how the situation gonna go. But if it's somebody that I'll be like, yeah, I know that person, but nah. And if that person that they used to date or be with and they had a situation with and they like me and I like them, I don't give a damn what happens. I'm gonna be with that person because that's who makes me happy. They bring me peace. I wake up happy. That's what I'm looking for. Everybody looking for that. You know what I'm saying? Put yourself first. Don't worry about what everybody else got to say. If they got something to say, hold down well. I'm not stopping because that person makes me happy. Fall back. Because I'm not falling off of that person. Plain and simple. You heard me? Like straight up.
That's right, Stink.
Straight up. You heard me? Straight up. So that's how I'm rocking. But if anything I take from this, though, I did learn a lot, though. The pillow talk, and I think we educated Green, though. If Green didn't get nothing out this conversation,
Green,
she the one that brought it up.
dude,
Green
hilarious,
mind pillow
bro.
talking. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
I love when a person learns from me.
Right.
I love it.
Right. Anything else, Zig? Do anything you want
Nah,
to
that's
say
all.
close out?
Pretty much. That's pretty much all I got. Once again, appreciate y'all. This time we're doing the after show here. Once again, I'm gonna drop the link if y'all want to jump in with us. You know, we'll chop it up with y'all a little bit after the show. What other podcast does that? After the show, we still hang around and then we could chop up in a little bit with the supporters and the viewers and different things like that. But
I know.
Nobody. We like DJ Khaled. We the best.
But definitely appreciate y'all. Once again, like Tay and that's what I already have said. Don't want to beat a dead horse. Once again, make sure y'all are following us on YouTube. If you're already watching us on YouTube, make sure you hit that like button. That helps us get into the little algorithm.
Yes. And if you aren't on YouTube, please go to our Facebook. On our Facebook, when we upload it, it takes us a minute to get on there, but we actually go and place the YouTube link above. So you can hit the YouTube link from there. Make sure you log in and like the episode. Subscribe to YouTube so we can grow on YouTube. Like our goal is to get where we need to be on YouTube. Facebook is cool. Twitch, Instagram, everything.
All that's cool.
It's cool. But YouTube is where we actually need the views. YouTube is where we need the likes. YouTube is where we need the subscribers so we can start getting our financial situation where we would like it to be.
Hey, facts, big facts. But yeah, and that's the whole part of it. You know, we appreciate everybody because we connect our different platforms to bring it together on the restream. But the main goal is to kind of funnel everything over to YouTube. So definitely appreciate y'all. And I guess if y'all didn't learn anything else from the episode is that you know, us guys, we just don't pillow talk. It's just not existent. All right, y'all. We'll see y'all after the credits.
two feelings and stop the killing and run your mouth. We talking east to the west, I'm not bringing back the south. Bases is loaded, 2 strikes and 1 more, I get you out. Let's talk about like adults and sit back and hash it out. Hash it out, 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 and we gon' hash it out. Hash it out, hash it out, hash it out, hash it out. Let's get your cups and sit back and let's talk and hash it out. Men lie and women lie, but numbers don't. We can debate if you want, but I know you really won't. I'ma reach and guess my percentage on the desk. I'm sure like Holmes, detective skills, it be at the max. S Rider, his topics, he bringing me the best. Ziggy the BCB streaming, that man is built for next. Take talk, she wear the dress, but don't try to press. I'm S dotted, I'm campus smacking, we at your neck. Hash it out, 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 and we gon' hash it out. Hash it out, hash it out, hash it out, hash it out. Let's get your cups and sit back and let's talk and hash it out. Get out 2 feelings and stop the killing and run your mouth. We talking east to the west, I'm not bringing back the south. Bases is loaded, 2 strikes and 1 more, I get you out. Let's talk about like adults and sit back and hash it out.
What's up? What's up?
Wow.
After show, episode 2 is in the books. I think we hashed out a lot of things tonight, even though Tay still disagrees with me with the pillow talking. You know, I guess.
Not doing that tonight. Once the show is over, I am no longer engaging in all of that.
Because remember what one of the most watched about topics happened during the after show. I don't want to see that.
Leave that alone. That's in the past. I don't believe in the past.
I just need to know if you're gonna buy my little boy McDonald's or not. That's it.
Man, leave that.
Rich, I just need to know if you're gonna let me come on your podcast. Like, I'm asking it. Like, you never told me, yeah, you just laughed.
You ain't see what she said? She said Tay gonna rip me apart.
I still want to be on there. That don't mean I don't want to be on there.
She don't want no parts. She said she
Yeah, appreciate y'all.
Yes, most importantly, man. But yeah, after show we just kicking back, relaxing, kind of reviewing, you know, just really just
my question is, I want y'all to throw out some topics that y'all want to hear us talk about. Like, I feel like a lot of times we find ourselves in the same circles about like relationship stuff. But if it's other things that y'all want to talk about that we don't hit, like, I would love to hear it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like I said, I think we made it very vocal, even doing live shows, even before we go off the air, where we tell people, even when we post stuff, you know, that's why it's important for y'all to continuously support and engage with us. Because, like I said, without y'all, this podcast is not going to come. It's not going to be nothing without y'all. So
come on here.
At the end of the day, we want y'all to give us topics. I don't care what we don't.
Hey, we talked about the Titanic today. They ain't relationship based.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
We really talk about literally anything. And this is a place, like Tay said, we made this podcast to a point where it's open to everyone. Don't feel like you can't come on this podcast. Even if you don't want to be on the screen, you don't have to make your voice.
Oh, yeah. You don't have to be on the screen. There's a way you can have your voice and then you can have your camera off. So I guess I didn't make that known. That's a good point.
Right. Even though me, Tay, and Zig at times comment and we discuss and have great conversations, there's also a place for our community to come on and vent and let your voice be heard. And really, you know, you might have something to disagree very strongly with me or Tay or Zig. Something we said that may trigger y'all or me like, hold up, We don't take offense to none of that. None of that is offensive to us. We want y'all to engage and we want y'all to feel free. We don't judge y'all. We don't care what your thoughts is. That's the point. We want to hear your thoughts. We want to hear your opinions. We're actually learning from y'all as well, just as much as y'all take from us. So
yeah, hopefully we helped some, you know, let's see, an hour and 48 minutes passed by. So, you know, that's an hour and 48 minutes that you put into the clock at work, Miss Place. Appreciate you listening to us while you're on the clock, man. That's awesome.
Yes.
People listening to us in their earbuds while they're at work. You know what I'm saying?
And
you ever seen like your coworkers wearing the earbuds and stuff? They're like, you know, that person listening to us. You know what I'm saying?
They got her expensive AirPods on now. Can't afford those.
I'm glad y'all back. Hey,
my God, these wasn't nothing but like $200 and some.
Too high for me.
Hey, look, it's all right. Take our money. That's fine.
There's nothing wrong with that. I
That's
mean,
fine.
I am a single struggling mom. I don't want y'all to think no different of me. Matter of
Hey,
fact,
shout
y'all
out to Earl.
need a GoFundMe for
Salute.
me because I'm struggling. Hear me?
man, I'm eating
Salute.
a string of noodle tonight. Understand what I said? Not noodles, a string of noodle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hot pot tomorrow. Or what I said? What was the name of it?
Hey, it was hot. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that place look nice. Hold on. We're gonna give them a little shout out. You know, it's local New Orleans
What is it?
restaurant. Is it Hot Pot T?
You say hot pot?
What is it
Crazy.
called?
It's called Crazy
Pot.
Pot. Yeah.
Something like that. Shoot.
It's a all you can eat like buffet, like a hot pot style. Hold on. I forgot.
Crazy Pot, New Orleans.
Crazy pot. Crazy hot
Yeah.
pot. Yeah.
Crazy Pot. Yeah.
Man.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, it look good, bro.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm about to I'm gonna share my screen with so chat can kind of see what we talking about.
All right.
I like talking in code. Hey, look, check this out, chat. Let me make the screen a little bigger. Oh, so it's one of these little restaurants like this where you. Oh wait, my bad. Hold on. I got.
See, they about to fire you.
No. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, I'm about to.
Hold on. We good. We good. Hey, look, this part of it. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. All right. Here you go. Why is it not showing?
I don't know.
Hold on. I got it. Hold on.
If you want,
This
everybody just
episode, we about to cut
I gotta
you.
get
We about to
myself
put you from the payroll.
Cut, y'all.
I don't know what we're gonna do next week though, because we ain't got nobody else, but still.
I'm about to say shit.
All right, third time's the charm.
We'll have to figure this on our own.
Third time is the charm. There we go. Look, you just gotta keep it going. So
Yeah.
so it looks like you choose one of your. Oh my bad. Let me make this bigger.
Oh, you cook in the middle of the table?
Yeah.
I could do that at my damn house.
See, what I told you, Tay.
There we go, Zig.
What I told you.
We just said it's gonna be some
Verbatim.
people who it's the experience. You're sitting with the people enjoying y'all cooking and eating and talking. Y'all have y'all different
Green said
flavors
hot pot
going.
makes you pay to be the chef.
So you mean to tell me I have to pay? Hold up. I
Kim,
have
you
to
laughing
pay
at
to
y'all.
sit in a restaurant to cook food that I could have cooked at my house?
I mean, yeah.
You using their ingredients though, Sean.
And it's all you can eat for an hour and a half. They give you a
Yes.
time of an hour and a half to cook your food and eat. $35 is not a lot to mix up whatever it is that you want.
All right, look. They got the appetizers. You know what I'm saying?
Unlimited.
Okay. I guess
Unlimited though, Sean.
I'm not opposed to it. I'm just saying.
You probably gonna have people fighting over the eye.
Right.
Like, come on, man, hurry up, bro.
I'm not opposed to it. You know, trust me.
Hey, look, see, limited. They ain't gonna give you all the salmon, bro.
Look at that. Char grilled oysters, limited. Cut it out.
I mean,
like, hey, just run me them oysters,
something
bro.
like that. Something like that. You don't think they about to give you a whole dozen? Come on now.
Green said them pumpkin pancakes might be fire. He said check those out. The pumpkin pancakes.
Pumpkin pancakes.
They
Oh,
free.
you said, bro, it might be good, though.
I don't like pumpkin.
Hey, check out that broth though.
The broth is what you dip all your stuff in.
That's what you dip in your your meat and vegetables and stuff in.
I'm gonna try that Cajun. You heard me?
Try that Cajun, bro. Whoa, nah. Get that vegetables.
Look at this shit. Taiwan spinach. What the hell is this shit here, man?
This dude, Sean Hater, bro.
This
dude funny.
I'm gonna take you the week after next. You ain't gotta act like this thing.
That shit crazy. What the hell?
Look, Sean. Fish balls, fried fish balls, lobster, shrimp. Hey, the tempura.
Yeah,
that might be good.
Them tempuras always hit.
Fish roll, pork dumplings. What's what?
Tempura.
Ain't that like the sushi?
It's the fried shrimp.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We be having that shrimp tempura. What they call them rolls?
You got calamari?
What, that squid?
Yeah, that shit good.
Oh, so
You give me a squid eater.
Oh my goodness, man.
You know what?
Oh my,
Pineapples. Yeah, definitely
yo,
a squid eater, if nothing else.
oh my goodness.
Couldn't
Oh
couldn't agree more.
I can't
man,
with y'all right now, bro.
that's funny.
You look, you look like a squid. I don't even know what that means.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't.
I was about to say you say no to pumpkin, but yes to squid. That was what I was about to say. But Tate took it a whole different way.
Right. Misplaced. I got a subject can be talked
You
about from single and married point of view. How do you feel about joint and separate accounts when married?
I like
Hey,
that.
actually, believe it or not, we actually have that in the chamber.
We do.
Me and Tate, we
all right?
actually
Well, somebody asked about it, so we wanted
okay.
to
We
put a
definitely
stall
gonna
by it.
definitely could be a real topic to discuss. We might we might have
Honestly, I don't know if it was a compliment or not
oh,
either.
You
hey,
look, you look like a
honestly,
squid eater, bro.
I know why it's funny because it's the S word sounds like something different, but we're gonna leave that for another topic.
Lord have mercy.
You really try to see out the clip on me on that one.
She emptied the clip on my dog.
What type of shit is that? Wow.
Hey, look, they got the udon noodles, bro. They got ramen.
Yeah, the shit you got to use with chopsticks instead of a fork.
Yeah, bro.
For you might as well just
I'm gonna just bring my own fork.
damn.
See, that's not bad. Oh, look, there you go. There you go, dog.
Squid.
Oh,
Squid.
but that squid, they don't say calamari though. I need to say calamari.
Squid.
Squid might be something different though. It might be the whole squid.
Hey, they got
octopus too.
Hey, they got
if you want
octopus
that.
too, bro.
I don't eat that shit.
I mean, you eat squid.
You
I said,
you eat their cousin.
Calamari. He said not a lick of Old Bay on that menu. That's
Now
see.
I mean, no,
yeah.
they actually have like your dipping sauce that you like. They have
You said I know.
the broth that you dip your food in, but then you can also create your sauces. Like that's not on here. But because I've been TikToking it. Like TikTok is where it's at.
If you
Ain't
eat
no damn
squid,
octopus.
Yeah.
Oh.
Octopus. Yeah.
but see, green is from the East Coast, so you know they do Old Bay. See, down here in New Orleans, we do
So they
Tony's.
not doing Tony's, they doing Old Bay.
Yeah, Tony's, slap your
I
mama.
cannot.
Old Bay is like
I don't even have Old Bay in my cabinet.
Old Bay.
Like I see it, and the crazy thing is, like when I'm watching TikTok cooking videos, I see people cook with it a lot.
I mean, it's not nasty. I've had it before. My mom's from
I went by
DC.
my people house in La Place, and I saw her put it on something, and I was like, "It's my first time seeing somebody in my family use this."
I couldn't imagine like.
And I got a family full of cooks.
Facts.
That is true. That I'm not gonna lie. That is facts.
I'll tell you one thing.
Factual statement.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I couldn't live in the eastern, like the East Coast. Like I know they got some good food up there, but the seasoning though, like I don't know, bro. Yeah, I'm just so maybe I'm so used to our cooking, bro. It's just
we got another suggestion, bro.
You gotta write that down.
Bridge says I have a topic, maybe a podcast on maintaining and restoring intimacy in a long-term relationship.
All right.
So instead of worrying about what happened wrong,
my whole life.
Hey, instead of saying what happened wrong, this went wrong. This is how we maintain.
So
I gotta do home. Matt, that should be a topic when we have the Gidries on. I like
how
that.
we maintain. Oh, that's the Gidry. Hey, go ahead and we gotta hit up Erica and the husband. Go ahead and get it on.
Go ahead, Sean. That's your thing.
Oh yeah, that's my people, man.
Yeah.
Cool.
My people.
What me and Zed look like reaching out to them. They're gonna be like, okay.
No.
You is gonna be different.
That's
gonna
a
be
lie.
like, man, we on that thing.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
That's just gonna be like, sure, just let us know the time.
Nah, man, the Gidry's cool.
They cool as hell.
They cool as hell.
I'm not saying that they're not cool, but you know, that's your people.
Actually, and you know, may he rest in peace. Our brother Dwayne, that's who linked us up. Like I got that's who put us on. So I mean, if it wasn't,
and once again, shout out to the Gidrys. Like they've been, I know we talked about it last week, but once again, like they really been talking about the evolution
setup.
Yeah,
I said, I love it. I love it here.
All right, let's see. Green. First off, Green said Obey go on everything.
No, it don't.
I would not put Old Bay on my son's fingers to get him to stop biting his fingernails.
Damn.
Bridge said Obey is good. So is Tony's and slap your mama too though.
Tony's is the go-to though.
I'm a Tony. I'm a Tony it out.
Tony Satchel
I'm a
is
Tony
off
it
the
out.
If
And
I don't
I've
have
been having
Tony's, then
pressure
slap your
problems
mama.
lately, so I'm looking
I'm
at
not
buying the
opposed to
Tonys
slap
that
your
don't
mom.
have sodium.
Yeah, I'm not
I
opposed
do
to
got a lot
slap.
of sodium.
Yeah,
I'm not
the
opposed to
sodium
slap
is
your
not-
mama, but Tony's first, then slap your mama.
So-
But Bridge got another topic. You go ahead and read this one, bro.
Or just talking about redefining intimacy because a lot of people still believe it's just sex and we had a conversation. I don't mind revisiting this, but we did have a conversation, and Tate was like, she's getting rid of the man that she's with if they can't hold it down with intimacy the correct way.
That's where this quote came from.
I did not say it like that.
You did.
I didn't say it like
You
that.
did.
See that? There
You
we
got
go.
receipts. You
There
got
you
receipts.
go.
You
Twist
said
it. I
got a
didn't say
few
it like
receipts.
that.
you literally said if the man can't get his stroke right in the bed, even though he's doing everything right, he's gone the next day. That's what you said. That's exactly what you said.
I get it out? Can I get it out though?
Nope. Because you got me on the I'm a lie. You know I'm about to blast.
And then Sean did say this one too.
See, Zig. Hold up, Zig.
Go ahead, Tate.
Hold up, Zig. Hold up. And she also said this. I said so.
Oh, he got more.
What if your husband, right? He did everything correct, everything, and he got hurt, and he was paralyzed from the waist down. I said, what would you stick it out, knowing that you couldn't have? Oh, that's a no for me too as well. I say, God damn. I say, damn.
I sound like an addict. That's bad.
That's
really
crazy.
bad.
I understand that, Bridge. The stroke is not intimacy, though. I understand that.
Because there are different ways that you can be intimate.
You can. But she said believe it's just sex and physical. So when she said that, I was like, that's the first thing Tay said. Oh, if he ain't, I don't care if he doing everything right. If he ain't doing the best 5 minutes of his life in the bed, I'm done with him the next day. What type of shit we on?
I didn't lie.
What the man was nervous.
Zig.
Lord have
the
mercy.
Man does everything for her, meets every expectations and check every standards. 5 minutes to 10 minutes or whatever, and he gone the next day of 5 years.
Maybe she was just being entertaining. Maybe
No,
she was just
she
embellishing a little bit.
Oh, she was serious.
I don't think Tay would be that cutthroat.
Shit. She said she would get rid of her husband if he got paralyzed and he couldn't perform in the bed no more. Do we need to bring the episode up? She said that.
Y'all love bringing up the past.
My dog convinced.
I'm 30 now, so my thought process and how I handle situations and how I go about things is different.
Yes, it can be worked on and improved, but people don't.
I would say this. At 30, I ain't got time to no. I'm not. I'm not about to guide you in the bedroom. I'm just not. I'm not. All
right, and guess what? That's very understandable. Mm-hmm. That's very understandable.
You gotta give somebody a chance to learn. And
I think, and I'm not about to start a topic. I would just say this. Every woman doesn't. I guess you have to know the woman's body. Every woman is not the same when it comes to sex. Would you agree?
I never had sex with a woman.
I'm just saying something that might work for you. So something that you and your ex probably did in the past probably got you off, but your new man doesn't do something that gets you off how you normally would expect.
And I'm not gonna lie, it's frustrating. It's
right,
frustrating.
But what if he don't know? Like maybe he just used to certain things to try to do his best.
This is my question. I just feel like for me, if I have to walk you through it, I'm kind of already turned off about it at that point. If I gotta tell you what lead you to the water, it's kind of like it's no fun. Like you're not taking the time to actually try things and learn me. That makes sense.
All right, so let me ask you this thing, and we're gonna leave it at this because we're about to cut this short.
Mm-hmm.
You said you're not an affectionate person. So how would that don't affection kind of go hand in hand with intimacy?
Yes, we'll have to say that when the topic comes up.
Great. I was about to say and then bookmark.
I'm just saying, I'm gonna drop. maybe that could be on y'all conscience.
It's a good one. You know, teaching each other's the fun part. Don't be so quick to just say
I don't want to have fun. I don't want to teach. I don't want to be a teacher.
Then what the hell is sex to you then? You don't want to have fun with your man having sex? I mean, y'all don't want to be spontaneous and have sex in the mall, or y'all at a family reunion and y'all cut somewhere and y'all get it in?
No, that's fine. Is this still live?
Yes, it is live.
Yes,
this is still live.
Z, like, can you edit that out? Like, what is he doing?
That's a real legit.
So while your grandmother is over there serving the fried chicken, you're gonna be ducked off having sex
with my woman?
You're nasty.
Call it what you want.
You and your woman nasty. Both of you.
Nasty. We making. What did Brad say, Zig? What was the topic?
And I know it's sweaty and hot outside. That's nasty.
Oh, get the fuck out of here, man. Get out of here. I don't want it. See, T done. Look, she laughing at you. You probably got friends that's spontaneous like that, T. It's all right, though. Maybe that's just not your cup of tea. That's all right. That's all right. But your man might, your man is gonna. I'm telling you. I'm saying, bro, you're not gonna.
You ain't gonna duck off for 20 minutes and nobody just know.
That part.
How you know?
Part.
Shit.
Where y'all coming from?
The
bathroom.
Shit, we came from. You know what it is, huh? Where the food at? You heard me? What's up? Man, I'm not afraid. Man, cut it out. We grown.
You're so lame. It's disgusting.
That's being spontaneous with your
the backyard, the shed.
You are not going to tell me that you don't. I guarantee you in the chat, you'll have a lot of people that agree with me with that. So what you gonna do? What you gonna do, Tay? Oh, let's have. Say, Zig, I can see it now.
She done laughing.
Right. I know somebody who did that. Right. My point exactly. You're not gonna sit up here and say that's not a normal thing. That's normalcy.
Nothing is normalcy. Nothing is normal about that. It's nasty.
How? That's keeping a relationship. That's keeping your sex life healthy.
If I gotta have sex, the room over from my grandma to make my sex life happy.
I didn't say no room from your grandmother. See, now you're making an extreme. I say just get away. There's plenty of rooms that you can use. Come on now.
You just gonna go in a room that's not in your house and just tear it down and walk out and come back normal like nothing ever happened.
Yeah.
You're nasty.
Call it what you want. I guarantee you, my woman will be satisfied. She'll be happy. Won't be no complaints. Next.
I guess.
That's all I hear. I guess.
Until next week.
Yes.